history that we were all taught growing up is wrong. My name is Scott Wolter, and I'm a forensic geologist. There's a hidden history in this country that nobody knows about. There are pyramids here, chambers, tombs, inscriptions. They're all over this country. We're going to investigate these artifacts and sites, and we're going to get to the truth. Sometimes history isn't what we've been told. I'm deep in the jungles of Veracruz, Mexico, hunting for evidence of a lost civilization that could predate the oldest known Mesoamerican culture by over 5,000 years. This is a perfect habitation site for ancient cultures. But this quest goes deeper than that. I've seen artifacts that suggest the civilization I'm hoping to prove existed had contact with aliens. Oh my God, look at this. Well, there's a figure here. And it's got a face, it's got a body. Does this look alien to you?
To me, they do look like aliens. Oh yeah, it's very clear.
I know it sounds crazy. And at first, I didn't believe it myself. There's no denying that Mayans, who built amazing structures at places like Chichen Itza, have a legend of a serpent-like god called Kukulkan who descended from the sky, as well as advanced technology we struggle to comprehend. But are ancient aliens really part of their history, or the history of their ancestors? That's what I'm here in the Mexican jungle to find out. The whole reason I'm here is because 2 days ago, a man with something extraordinary showed up at my lab.
Scott, you're gonna love these.
Well, Mark, your email was rather cryptic. Must be good, whatever you've got.
Well, you tell me.
This is a statue with pointed head. Look at the eyes. That looks alien.
Yes.
You know what? Look at that. That's a little spaceship.
Yep.
Mark, what is this?
I believe that these depict contact with aliens.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I don't even know what to say. I've never seen anything like this.
Well, I've saved the best for last.
What the hell is this? There's indigenous people praying? Planets, meteorites, but on the other side, we have a scene that's carved. This has a Mesoamerican feel to it, like Aztec or Mayan, but I'm not really sure. Where did you get these?
They come from Huelos de Jalisco in Mexico.
Okay, I need to see this. Turn on the monitor, will you? Okay. Where in Mexico did you find these?
Huelos de Jalisco is in central Mexico, right in there.
You realize that, I mean, to some people, this will sound crazy. So what we need to do is bring some science to the equation and look very carefully at these artifacts to see if we can get some hard facts to back up your claim. I'm gonna get my microscope out. Let's start there.
Okay.
I've always known Mark to be a collector of authentic artifacts, but I'm not sure what to think about these. If it wasn't someone like him bringing them to me, I'd think there's no way these have a chance of being anything other than a hoax. Okay, you see those grooves? You can see where they carve the grooves, and there's dirt in the grooves, but I'm not seeing any weathering features on the rock. These came out of the ground, right?
I saw them come out of the ground with my own eyes.
Well, that would explain why I'm not seeing any evidence of age, because if they were buried, they could sit there till the end of time and they won't change. Okay, let me show you something, Mark. Do you see this area right here, this little thin strip?
Right.
This material is some type of adhesive.
Okay.
If it's organic based, we could do C14 testing, we could date it. C14 testing measures the radioactive decay of organic material to determine how old it is. It's high-tech and highly accurate, and it should be able to tell me if Mark's artifact is ancient or modern.
Well, it is organic, and I've had it dated.
You've already had it tested?
I've had it tested, and you aren't going to believe the results. Okay, I just sent you the results.
All right, let's take a look here. University of Arizona. What? 7609 to 7520? That's 9,500 years ago.
That's right.
I mean, if this test result is right, this represents a culture that predates any Mesoamerican culture by a lot. I mean, by thousands of years.
I agree.
And not only that, a culture that interacted apparently with aliens.
Yes.
This is a pretty extraordinary claim, and we're going to need extraordinary proof. So
Yes.
what I think we need to do is we need to replicate this result. I'd like to take another sample of this glue and test it, and if we get another similar date, boy, it's on now. Science is about repeated results. That's why testing this again is so important. Well, Mark, I'll send this off right away, but it's going to take a couple weeks at least for us to get the test results. In the meantime, I need to find one of these artifacts myself.
Well, there's no active digs going on in Abuelos de Jalisco, but there's a group of treasure hunters that call themselves jack detectors that are pulling out similar artifacts out of caves right now. These are the kind of things they're finding.
Look at this. This piece here looks very similar to that one. I mean, we got the alien, we got spaceships, we got the indigenous people here making an offering of corn. It could have been made by the same culture that made this one.
It could be.
Where did you say this was again?
Deep in the jungles of Veracruz.
Looks like I'm going to the jungle, baby.